During my childhood, I had a parakeet. We kept it in a cage right by the kitchen window at the side of the table. And every meal we would talk to the bird. And the bird was always talking and making sounds and whatever during years of my childhood. But there was this one curious event one day, and this only happened once in the life of this bird, where he would never let us touch him. And one day when I had opened the cage, it flew out and was like on top of a cupboard or something. And I called it and it came and it landed on me, like on my arm or my shoulder. That had never happened. That like the bird, it would always talk to you, but he would never let you touch him ever. And that day it was like the most docile, friendly pet. It was like a trained bird. It just came. It was like walking on me. I could pet it. I could pick it up like on my finger, onto the other finger, out of the blue. And like for years that hadn't happened. And I thought it was like a turning point. But the next day, that was totally forgotten. It was the old bird again. And for the rest of his life, that never happened again. So that only happened one time. And it's a mysterium until this day. Sometimes I think of this, but it always left this big question mark in my mind. What in the world happened? Like, why one day that bird was a different bird? It was like, really, it was a different bird. I still don't know the answer. I don't have an explanation for it. But I'm suddenly seeing parallels to humans, to myself, to other people, people I live with, people I interact with. I've had the experience that on some days you can be in a completely different state, in a completely different mood. Let's say you wake up in the morning. Normally you wake up in the morning and you could say like you don't have a past and every day brings something new, but that's not what we do, right? We wake up and then we remember all the problems we have, all the whatever debt we have, whatever tasks we have to fulfill, all the problems that might arise. We're also grateful for some things, but it's like a familiar routine. But sometimes when you get a piece of really good news or even really bad news, in an instant, everything can change. You can go from being tired, depressed, or hopeless to suddenly feeling energized. You could do anything. You can pick up the phone. You can make things happen. We feel that sometimes, right? So we switch these moods. And I'm seeing a parallel to the bird because it's somehow an identity thing. When I feel like I could do anything or I'm in like super energetic mood, then it's not just a mood. It's not just an emotion or just a feeling. I act like someone else. I act like a higher self that I want to be, that I strive to be sometimes. And all the doubts go away. And on other days, I might feel inferior and words don't change it, you know? Like how do you change from one state to the next? You could be super happy with your day, everything good. And suddenly you get like a message that hits you in the gut, something where maybe unintentionally you did something to someone that was like evil or a bad choice of action, but you either didn't realize it or you accidentally did it. And you didn't even realize that they had held this grudge for so long. And suddenly that comes all crashing down and you start having um, a bad conscience. You feel bad about it. And that can like really cloud your thinking, cloud your day, cloud everything. You can get stomach ache from it, whatever. Whether it's unintentional or even intentional that you made like a wrong choice and you regret it, you have these regrets inside of you that you don't know how to resolve. And they start like festering, right? Probably everyone has these moments or things that you regret or that you wish you hadn't done or that would have been different or different choices you would have made. But I'm now thinking of this bird. One day it just acted like a completely different animal, a different identity, different personality, right? I think we are capable of doing that. We are capable of slipping into a different role, one that we even choose. If you cultivate that, you're able to do that and you can get yourself in a different state. I think it's very powerful.